Hello and welcome back to Rimworld. We are continuing our cleanup efforts here, trying to recover from our little insect incident and also butcher as much of that as possible and convert it into kibble. So I think what we'll do is move Butcher Creature up, try to get that cleaned up as much as possible. And even though it's kind of wasteful, we're going to initiate a hunt command there. And then let's get a steel drill back up and running over here so we can continue drilling that stuff out. I also want to issue another mining command over here. We can get this stuff mined out while we still have the capacity to do so. Extreme break risk is not too uncommon, unfortunately. Let's just keep on digging all this stuff here. At this point, we just need as much steel as we could possibly get. They're gonna, if they loop around here and engage, that is gonna be very problematic for them. Let's deconstruct this barrier. Oh, it looks like they got in a fight with this fox. Let's adjust our work zone and make sure we are including this new designated dig location. We could take this out of it, by the way. They will probably engage with that. They don't have very good weapons, so it's not going to bode well for them, I don't think. But let's see what happens. Oh, they ran away. Well, at least they were smart enough to run. Although they're probably just going to walk right back into it. Alright, butchering is taking place. There's many animals that need to be converted into kibble. Our food is fairly solid for the time being. The other thing we need to do is repair. We lost our windmills, which is fine. I want to move away from that anyway, but they were the power connection between these things, so none of these are actually connected and doing anything at the moment, which is going to tap our battery supply pretty significantly. So let's try to get that resolved as soon as possible. They are fleeing, which means that they got just destroyed, which is not too surprising. I'd really like a raid that doesn't have the breaching mechanic, so I could just close my doors and let them duke it out with these guys. It would be really, really nice. No. Provide 19 soldiers. There's no way that's happening. I have 25 people total. All right, the other thing I need to do, now that these are kind of getting up and running, I do need to build some shelves, and I think I'm going to build them out of stone. And we're just going to go the whole length of this, and then I might even turn sideways here and build a couple more. They can walk on top of the shelf, so it shouldn't be an issue, but that will be a nice big freezer to store stuff in. I got to put the butcher somewhere. I'm not going to put it in the freezer. I might make a little offshoot here and add the butchering. But right now, it's all about tidying up, getting the food chopped up, getting it converted to kibble for our animals, and then also trying to get as much of this human meat as possible into the freezer, because it's gonna, most of this is gonna spoil in a day. The other thing is these corpses here we do not have in our work zone, so let's go ahead and add them in there. Some extra free food. Okay, we got some steel chopped out. We need a ton more. I would kill for a bulk goods trader right now, just to buy as much steel as we possibly can. This stuff is also going to spoil, so we probably should stop storing this stuff here. Our power just flickered, which means we need to reprioritize getting this done as fast as possible. Looks like somebody's already working on it. Toggle this power off to conserve some electricity. Okay, there we go. Looks like this power is hooked back up. So we should be stabilizing as far as power goes now. Maybe? Looks like we're still flickering a little bit here. I don't think we need this many over here. Let's go ahead and move that over to that room. Got some underground steel that's a little bit away and a little bit too close for comfort there. More medical treatment is required, which is fine. There must have been some fights. Okay, this is the one that's expiring. Yeah, there's just no way that's going to happen. Sleeping nearby, 27 max. Just for a little gold? Yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. That seems insane. For the little bit of gold we get. Great. Hopefully we get back to chopping up. I would love to sell some of this humane leather. Bonnie, I would love for you to... Can you call an ally? And let's send a bulk goods person here. 15 goodwill, but that's fine. We're going to be selling to them. We'll get the goodwill back. Not concerned about that. Does everybody have to fight all the time? All right, we are running low on... we don't have any cloth. That's what's the hold up on making this into actual medicine. I'm very worried about this because I think that's gonna screw us a bit on just depending on where that infestation pops up. Oh, we're all right. It is not too bad. Nothing got destroyed. Let's go to wildlife, make sure we indicate to kill those things, and then we can return everybody back to work. All right, that worked out pretty well. Better than I thought it was going to work out. Let's haul this assault rifle, make sure we get that into storage. All right, we are back to digging with no problem. Daniels, you need to equip a weapon. Go ahead and equip that. Gibbs, you have food poisoning. You're also super old, so I'm very worried about your long-term prospects, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there. We are in spring now, so this stuff will start to spoil at some point. So we're just going to have to make as much kibble as we possibly can, and then just keep butchering away at it. We unfortunately, I mean, fortunate or unfortunate, depending on your perspective, now have even more corpses to deal with. Unfortunately, it's not going to leave us a lot of room for the human meat. All right, you are tantruming, but you're doing random stuff because you are hungry. There should be no reason for that. There is plenty of food available right now. That also needs to go into storage. That's uranium. All right, what's going on here? Are we getting this together? Hopefully sooner than later. I do unfortunately think I need to add more stuff here. Like I need to add at least another 2 rooms with steel auto doors, just because I know we're gonna have to have storage spaces and everything, and I just need more room for that. We also need our power conduit. Is that connecting everywhere? Looks like it's kind of stopping here. Let's just make sure that gets connected all over. Okay, that should be a decent work in progress there. We'll let that play out where it can. Please don't break anything, Daniels. You're the one that's going to have to fix it. More underground uranium. All right, Daniels, you're done melting down, so that's good. We probably should burn this stuff just to reduce the overhead. Let's go ahead and get our Molotovs. Oh, wait, did it start? Yeah, it started snowing. I think snow dampens the fire. Probably should melt these weapons if we can. Okay, let's find that bartender. It is not the bulk goods trader. I hope it doesn't enter the map over here. That would be terrible. Or great, depending on your perspective. If all the stuff they're carrying falls on the ground, that would be kind of nice. We don't have to buy it, and we could just send somebody over there to deal with that. All right, we really didn't make a lot of progress, but we did burn away a couple things, and at least do a fair amount of damage to other stuff. We should probably mine this out just to get rid of it. I think the storm is actually making it degrade even faster, which is great. All right, here we are with the kibble production continuing. This meat is going to start spoiling pretty quick. All right, they are hauling this stuff in. All right, can we haul as much of this meat as possible? Apparently lots of hauling still to be done. We're carving up what's left of the people up here, which is fine. That's even more meat. But I need to make sure people are constantly working on these deep drills because we need all of the steel we can get. Okay. Keep moving along here. Hey, rare thrombos. That's a thing. Not that we need more meat. Right, Trip, you are malnourished. Does it make sense to arrest you if I can? Yes. We can immediately release you. I just don't want you binging. Right, Trip, you can pick all this stuff back up. Okay, consuming meal. Why not consume one of these lavish meals that's right next to you? How's that, bud? I'm gonna delete this zone because nobody is actually eating over here. Oh, we got a little wedding going on. We should probably modify this bench to handle raw human as well. There's no reason we shouldn't have human meat there because it's treated like any other meat for our purposes of our belief. So, how are we doing on wood? Pretty solid. We're making our way into the bed. Unfortunately, I do want to move all this stuff around a little bit just because we can maximize. Well, let's make sure we get a copy of that in there so that we can kill all those off. But we could squeeze one more in this, one more like quad thing in here. Okay, now we get the last one here. That goes all the way to the wall, but that at least gets 6 of them, which covers almost all of our colonists. And then there's like double beds here, so it's not completely useless. I do need to temporarily restrict these. I do ultimately want them to be all excellent quality beds, so when we get ready to move up there, I'll move anything that is already excellent quality, but anything that's good needs to go in the trash, and we need to take, oh, masterwork as well. But anything else needs to improve. All right, we got the bulk goods trader coming, which is great. Let's get Bonnie highlighted here. If we could buy it while they're in our camp, that's even better, because then we don't have to race down and track down the goods. Okay, we can sell, I think, let's buy components, buy cloth, buy steel. We could, I don't want to sell that if I don't have to. We're not doing anything with these chips, so I probably should just sell those and get the money. Good opportunity to sell all the garbage stuff we don't actually need. Can really clean up our inventory a little bit here. What else do I want to buy? I haven't even bought. We could buy some vegetables. That would be pretty useful. All right, let's sell some of this leather that we have building up here. A lot of heavy fur. It's too much. They don't have any plasteel, which is very unfortunate. I'll keep these chips for now. And the human leather. Wow. I actually have a lot of resources. Yeah, that's good. All right, this is everything I can buy from them right now. Don't want to buy any animals. Okay, that's good. It's not the best deal, but it's all right. Wait, where did it drop the stuff? Oh, over here. Interesting. Well, at least we got a little bit of steel out of the mix there. Let's see what we got going on here. So flak vest, it's fine. I do want to increase that quality, but we'll mess with that later. I don't want to waste plasteel on that. All right, that should be good. All right, we now have a place to hold the human meat. Stout, why don't you do some hauling? This meat's actually pretty fresh. I don't have to worry about rotting away right immediately. Some of this other stuff has either been used or rotted away. I'm not sure. Probably used because this is still 2.5 days to go. Another little plasteel nugget there. I kind of want to kill these thrombos because I'm gonna need the thrombo fur for these chairs. So let's just arm up and come on up here. Gibbs does not have a weapon, and neither does Vic. So let's just equip those real quick. Got an 89-year-old thrombo hunter coming along. Gonna take a little while to get up there. All right, let's get to a decent location. I got to be a little cautious about over here. We don't have any doors built over here, which is a little concerning. I don't know why we didn't build any doors. There is a quest here. Huh. 23 days with 1 ally. 3 raids. I kind of want to do it. Maybe not for the equipment, maybe the honor, I don't know. But these raids, I think we'll deal with this. How long do I have to accept that quest? 4 days. All right, that gives me a little time to think about it. All right, let's go ahead and unrestrict that. Let's check our work zone and just make sure that the thrombos in particular are in the zone. So we can go ahead and scoop them up, drag them back to base, hopefully without angering these guys. That would be ideal. Still have a lot of hauling to do. All right, our power situation, not resolved, but it's slowly improving. Though I don't know how that's going to be once this is all wired up again. Okay, we have not merged the cloth yet. We still have a fair amount of steel down here that needs to be hauled away and put into action. Everybody's mood seems to be doing all right. I should probably do a ranch advent. Let's wait till they eat first. They might not need to eat right this second. Let's just do the event. Let's see if we can pile as many people as possible in this little temple. Just want to spread out the events, make sure we keep the mood relatively high. Steady, you can join the colony. I don't know where you're joining from. That is a terrible spot to join. You are probably gonna die. Yeah, you're immediately dead. That did not work out too well at all. We need to be able to haul that and haul this. So unfortunately, that's gonna like negatively affect everyone's mood. How are we doing on spoiling? Not too bad. Still frozen for the time being. Still a lot of chopping needs to happen. Still a lot of running back and forth. All right, well, I am tempted to take on that that quest. I think I will. All right, Boyd, you're gonna come over here and close these doors real quick. You can go back to doing whatever you want to do. But I think we need to... Where's the steel? That's not too far away. We could branch off and dig that out. Travelers. Okay, you... Depending on how you walk... you're going the other way. Alright, so I think we need to accept that quest. Even if we fail it. Free bedroom that satisfies the title requirements. Is a knight. 24 tiles. All floored, double bed, end table, dresser. This room should meet that criteria, right? Or this room. All right, let's produce some furniture real quick. I think we need end table and dresser, and a lamp, not a big lamp. It's a regular lamp, and a bed. Okay, this should be enough to meet his need. Although flooring, I don't know if it counts that door piece. So we'll just slap a little piece of concrete in there. Right, hopefully we get that done pretty quick. I'm glad I didn't wait even longer on triggering that quest because I need time to build this. What's going on with you, Daniels? You're sleeping? We got a little time on this stuff. I'd really like to get some better medicine in play here. Oh, this meat's going to start spoiling. Very unfortunate. Well, we knew there was only so long before it was going to start breaking down. Okay, so this bedroom should meet the requirements. No? Is it not 24 tiles? All right, well, 6 by 6. Yeah, it's 24 tiles. So why does it not meet the requirements? Let's take a look. Room impressiveness was 40. It is all floored. Double bed. End table, dresser. All right, so double bed is the problem. All right, let's get that done. Bonnie, I don't want to... Nope, I'm not giving you any money. Why are you doing that before you eat? Seems a little silly. Meanwhile, lavish meals are rotting away. What's the priority on this? It should be important. Yeah, we want the meals to go in the freezer. All right, that might be part of the problem. All right, what are you doing, Hoover? I think maybe you need to... I don't know, eat something and then worry about the bed. All right, there we go. Now you're working on double bed. What is the situation here with the butchering? I really don't want to use the regular meat for making kibble. I'd rather use the insect meat more than anything. And that would free up some shelf space. Okay, that is done. I guess we can... This is a good bed. We could deconstruct it. You know, nah, let's not. Let's reinstall it in the prison. Just so we have an extra bed there. Okay, so do I want the gear, which is just going to break down, or do I want the honor, which is going to last longer? I think we'll take the honor. All right, all of our doors are closed, as best I can tell. When this raid kicks off, hopefully it will just deal with that. Guest is unhappy. Shocker. Well, I'm pretty unhappy too. Well, why do we have... No, we don't want this. Do not hold that open. Okay, so we need to assign this guest. Who is the actual person? I really want to see how this raid pans out. Did it say how long till the raids start? Who is the actual Janissary? You're a freeholder. You're the knight. So Calaris is the knight, which is right. Okay. Well, you got some recon armor, which is fine. All right, 3 raids, roughly the size. Let's say when. I guess we'll find out the hard way. So they're not too happy, which is, you know, whatever. Transport pod crash, bleeding out in 5 hours. You're a delicate cannibal. Well, incapable of violence. I think that's the end for you. Sorry. Masterwork Flak Vest, that's nice. Got some proper medicine being made now, which is great. I actually don't care if the quest is completed successfully. I just want these raids to deal with this. And they'll give us extra meat and human leather, which will help us down the road with selling more stuff. All right, now we are starting to run into situations where this is going to be a problem. All right, so let's move Butcher Creature up, and let's change this to not include insect corpses, just so that they focus on carving this down as fast as possible. I want all of these animals carved up. If the insects rot, I don't really care that much. All right, looks like we did build more beds. They're not all good quality, but that's all right. Oh, he's already leaving. Well, that didn't take long. I wonder if the raids will still come. All right, we got the carving happening now. Get the big ones. All right, well, some of the meat's getting moved around. I'm kind of on edge waiting for this raid to show up. Just want to get back to chopping these guys up before they spoil. At least buy us a little more time with the meat. All right, you need to not kill our animals. Thank you. He is set to immediately release, so that should be fine. Go back to the research screen, keep on researching. We got one more animal to carve up. We got 1.4 days before we really have to worry about that. Okay, we're all good. Now I can worry about making kibble and butchering insects. Now that that's all taken care of. Can we haul this bearskin out of here so it's not blocking the doorway? That would be fantastic. Okay, freezer's back to being a freezer. All right, Daniels, you are done melting down. You can go ahead and grab your weapon. This stuff is starting to break down. We do have the thrombos now, so we have a little bit of time on that. I definitely want to get the thrombo fur. Like, that's the main reason I want to do this. All right, exotic goods trader. We should be able to buy something there, hopefully. All right, what do we want to... We don't have a lot of cash. I guess we need some components. All right, now's where we could sell the chip to get the stuff. It's a lot. Yeah, we are not going to have enough cash on hand to get everything unless we sell other things. Oh, I did not realize they have another tech print for calf-racked armor. So, thank you, Monkey. You are going to apply that right away. And that now changes what we are doing because we do not need marine armor anymore. We need calf-racked armor. All right, perfect. So now we can actually research that armor, which is the best armor in the game. We could start equipping people and stuff other than black vests and helmets, which are not ideal. I mean, it's certainly better than nothing, but it's not ideal. Okay, we do have shelves being built here for storage. I do need to link them all together at some point when they're done. I don't really want them to be masterwork. We don't want to put anything on them for now. Stop putting stuff on them. Figures the one thing they're making masterwork is the thing I don't want them to make masterwork. All right, link that together. Keep clearing the settings. Eventually, this is all going to be constructed. We're almost there. It's almost ready. And then we can start building this stuff. We could actually, well, as soon as this freezer is done and the power's hooked up, we could actually start building this stuff pretty soon. All right, here we go with the insect meat. Thrombo's running out pretty soon. These all linked up? Not yet. Almost. Okay, we definitely have to switch gears here and just start butchering everything. Where is our... You need to just butcher. Want to get these thrombos carved up. Sadly, we need to carve up the insects first. I don't think we're going to get to this thrombo. We might. I need to free up space for them to bring the rest of the thrombos down. We're buying a little time with frozen won't spoil. Somebody should start hauling the thrombos. I think that's the last of the insects hauled over here. Yep. All right, somebody's bound to get this one pretty soon. Okay, once these walls are done, then we just need the power hooked up, and then we'll be pretty solid to start rebuilding our new base. You know, let's see what happens here. They're probably going to get attacked if they walk close enough. They are. So they actually did a decent amount of damage. They killed a couple of them. And it's self-immolating, so it'll kind of clean itself up automatically. Kind of nice. All right, let's go ahead and modify the bill so that we are only butchering non-insect corpses again. Just because that needs to be the priority right now. Can we please get this thrombo corpse? I want to find a way to, like, let's just do thrombos. Okay, so at least there's that. Did that other thrombo ever get hauled down? No, it's going to spoil in 3 hours. It's very unfortunate. I don't think there's any way we're getting it in time. But at least we got 3 out of the 4. Let's get back to making kibble. All right, why are you guys breaking down? Oh, crap. All this is spoiling now. Not great. All right, Trip, is there any way we could send you on a little expedition? You're not restocked for another 8.2 days. You are restocked, so maybe we could send you over there. All right, Trip, let's send you and one animal, because I'm pretty sure if you just send an animal and you're under a certain dollar amount that you don't run the risk of an ambush. So I am just going to send... Yeah, I'm not worried about any of that stuff. Let's just do the heavy fur and max out on human leather. Is that ever going to go down? Okay, we got a decent amount of meal there. Let's go ahead and send you on your way. Should free up some space in our storage. Speaking of which, I need to make sure these are all linked together and cleared for the time being, because I don't want anything being stored up here until we're ready to move in. Hopefully we start hauling away these corpses that are spoiled before things get, lung rot, like this animal right here. There we go. Got lung rot. Yeah, these air conditioners are not on yet. We're still waiting for everything to be completed here. Does look like we're starting to haul away the corpses, which is good. Oh, Trips has already formed his caravan. That happened like a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. Oh yeah, we definitely have a lot less stuff on the floor. Okay, well, we are officially done with our animal stockpile. So that does mean we need to step up our hunting game again, unfortunately. Although I also need to make sure stuff is not blocking our refrigerator. There we go. That should help the temperature come down and refreeze everything, especially with the kibble being stored in here, or being almost immediately consumed. Okay, let's see where we're at. Power's still not connected. Where are we missing power? So it's connected, it's just not run down to this side. All right, I think that means we're in a pretty good place to start moving stuff in. Let's keep this at -20. So let's start with the construction here. Go ahead and unrestrict stuff and start building that out. The other thing, now that we've used up most of our granite, this is all linked together, but I do need to build a storage room. So I think that will go here. I mean, at least one storage room. Probably need more ultimately, but we got some visitors coming in. Just coming to hang out. I think we're finally going to be positive on our metal production. I don't want to link these. These are already linked, and that's everything I want them to be. So these ones need to be their own separate thing. Can we pre-link these? Apparently. It's not putting anything on them right now. Didn't mean to do that. All right, link those together. Don't store anything right now. All right, excellent bed. That's great. Again, we want everything to be excellent or better. Masterwork is also very nice. Well, they got destroyed. This is getting smaller. There's only the Lancers and the two Diabolists now. I'd still like to take this defoliator part out. We could probably take this on, but it's still a little risky. Those big guys are a little unnerving. How is the wood situation? We're going to use a lot of wood to make this stuff. It's all right. It's not great, but we are still growing fiber corn. I don't think I actually need 2 lights. I think we can get away with 1 light in the center of the room, but we'll refigure that out when we move up here. That should be hauled out of there to make room. Excellent, excellent. I like what I'm seeing so far. That does mean we'll be able to start getting rid of some of these not excellent beds. Wow, they are crushing it. This table's not very good. That's a normal quality table. That's a good quality table. I want better than that. For the dining room chairs, I think that's fine for now. We could always upgrade them down the road. All right, for the Thrombo fur, I kind of feel like I want my best construction person to be doing that. I'm pretty sure that's Daniels, at least for the time being. Hoover's creeping up on Daniels. All right, that's just a normal table, which is not great. All right, let's go ahead and initiate our trade here. Not too worried about the rotting food. We'll get back relatively quick. Let's just sell everything we got so we know what we're working with as far as money goes. A lung would be good. Invisibility is always useful. Steel's what we need more than anything. We just don't have the capacity to haul a bunch of it. Components, advanced components, cloth. I mean, I kind of feel like I want... Oh, I didn't want the hand talon. I wanted the invisibility. Well, I feel like steel should fill up the rest of it, right? Although that's extra money. Maybe we buy a couple lavish meals. We buy any gold? That gets it down. And we could fit it. Yeah, that works. All right, let's get back home, hopefully in one piece. Quest available. Fugitive cap. 19 tribes people. We can get some stuff. Nothing too crazy. Not super interested in that right now, but let's see how it goes. All right, I think we could probably put the cut in here for today. We've made a decent amount of progress in migrating our base, or getting our new base set up, I should say. We're working on the barracks right now, and the kitchen area is relatively set up. Our storage rooms are going to be set up. We'll probably have 2 storage rooms, this one and this one. And then these other ones will be used for just a bunch of various things, hospitals and rec rooms and all that good stuff. And we can move some of the stuff up there. I just want to make sure we have the beds in place before we do that. We also need to floor the entire thing in steel and put lights in every one of the rooms. So there's still a little bit of work that needs to be done, but we are definitely headed in the right direction. So this is going to be a whole thing. I'm gonna have to figure out how we're gonna handle that. It's probably gonna have to go somewhere on this side of the map, kind of near the storage, or up here, one of the two. But we're gonna have to figure that out. I don't really want it over here, I don't think, but we'll have to sort that out in the next episode. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.